a new style, a new haircut.
You a disrespectful ass.
That was too good. Let's get the dove. Purr.
Welcome to the smokeout. You know my name. No need to know yours. I want y'all to sit back, inhale, and if you don't want to go find yourself a jukebox. Thank you.
Hey y'all, this is White. Welcome back to another episode of The Disrespect.
And this is your favorite HR hottie, your favorite Foxy on the 14th floor that you can only get into with a badge. But today I'm off and relaxed. So it's not Diane, it's Miss Cleo today. Very comfy, very cozy, casual today. You girls can call me Cleo. Why would you know? Because why would you think that Beyoncé is at your local vintage record store?
Girl, I don't know. My everything in me was just telling me to go that day. I don't know why. I don't know what led me to want to go. I think, like I said, I just wanted to go get the vinyl anyway. And I saw they had it coming out. I wanted to save on shipping and handling. And I just wanted it immediately because I had been wanting to have it. Like I have already a little collection going. Just so the girls know. Like
you do. And I was just talking about your collection to somebody, and I said your collection
I have the sisters already.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Renaissance. I'm actually my friend, I got in the closet. He has like some records and shit like that, and he actually has a record player. And when I seen it, I'm like, that's so cool because I loved record players when I was little. My grandpa used to have one, and it is something that, like, I don't know, it's funky and I like it. And then when you had your record, I seen your Beyonce record, I'm like, I really like it. I like both. I like having something that I probably would never open, and then having the records. Like, I probably would buy it, and then if I could afford to buy it again, I would double buy it because I would want her complete trio undone. But I would also love, like, girls, check the vibe. You're in your fucking house Saturday night, cocktails being made. You have a fucking record player. You have friends over. The girl said, "Can I put something on?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course." And you go over there, and the bitch got Cowboy Carter. Cowboy Carter on a vinyl that you can play.
Yeah,
the bitch got Renaissance on a vinyl that you can fucking play.
Get into it.
That you can actually put that bitch on and drop her and get your fucking life. Like, that just gives me the feels. Like, I need it twice.
I need all
like
of
if I can only have it once, we're not
Beyonce's
gonna have
vinyls.
that moment. Yeah.
I need all of the Solange vinyls, all of the Destiny's Child vinyls. I just need all of my the Knowles clan and associates. I need all of it. I need all of it.
Yeah.
I need it all.
Like, I need any album that I feel like I can play through with no skips, I want on vinyl. And I almost want them doubled. Like, I love Frank Ocean Channel Orange.
Oh yeah, Channel Orange. I have the CD,
I would need
but not
Channel
the vinyl.
Orange double. I would need it double because that's one of the ones that I would not open, but I also need to play.
Also need to open.
You also need to be able to play this. Like, absolutely. Like, there's a couple that I love so much that I wouldn't want to open, but I love them so much that I would need them played. So I would need double. And like for Beyonce,
what me and AP was talking about?
What?
No, you finish.
No, I was just about to say, if I couldn't get like the Beyonce like double, then it just wouldn't be played. Like, if I could only get the set once, they would just remain a collectible. But if
you girls will never be blessed.
Never be blessed
with that.
But if God blesses me, you girls can come over and, baby, put her on. Put her on. That's what she's there for. That's what the fuck she's there for. Put her on.
Yeah, girl. Facts.
Babe, you ain't never got to ask to put the Beyonce vinyl on in this fucking house. Put her on. I'd be surprised if that bitch ain't already sitting on there.
Yeah, she might just have been played.
She might have just got done. You just put that bitch back to the top and let her wind her ass back out again. Absolutely. Absolutely.
What a time. What a time.
Oh, yes. I need that. I love that though. I love when I saw those vinyls, I was like, oh, I love that friend has those.
No, I love
And I
how
was like,
positive you are. We are gonna see Beyonce one day, and we're gonna get acknowledged because I just adore this one. I was talking to my cousin the other day, and I was just telling him about all my hopes and dreams. And I was like, I know that I dream really big, so it takes a lot for the universe to really fully like start to manifest what I'm asking
get
for.
into it. Yeah.
And I can't put
Person, I gotta
myself
keep up.
like on a like comparison to anybody because the universe provides people, God provides people when it's their time. And I'm asking for a lot. Like I want to work with the queen. I want to work with her. I want her to do more than just see me. I want her to see me in a way where she respects my work enough to, collaborate with me. And
Mm-hmm.
it just requires a lot. Like you have to really be, especially with somebody of that caliber of like perfectionism and working hard and drive. Like you can't just talk about it. You have to really put your actions behind what you're saying. So
Yeah. But you know what? Um, as an outsider looking in, because you can't look outside of you, I will say that as far as working with her goes, um, I think as long as you stay in your purpose, that's definitely destined in the line because I'm sure that like our brothers and sisters who was doing country before she announced she was doing country probably would have never thought that they would be on a country album with Beyonce. Like we might have never thought we was gonna
oh
get
yeah, the
ballroom
girls
and
that were
Renaissance.
asking
Like
were asking. They were I remember seeing the girl Adele, what was her name? Tanner
Tanner.
Adele. I remember seeing her on social media, on TikTok, asking to work with Beyonce and liking it. Like, girl, get it, girl. Like, shoot. And she got it. Like, I don't think that, Kevin Prodigy and them expected the queen to call them.
No. If Kevin Prodigy was never commentating and staying in his purpose and what he felt like was for
He would have
him,
never got the
that when
call.
Beyonce came around, then he would have the call. Same thing with Tanner. Tanner wasn't doing country music when she found out that Beyonce was going to do country music. Tanner was already doing country music because that's what spoke to her. And for you, I think as long as you continue on and being genuine, that what speaks to you and what your purpose is, it's like the same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
think
because I just
Beyonce is
feel
a
so
true artist. She's like
connected.
that.
That's what the
Yeah.
girl said at the vinyl shop. She was like, when you really connect to somebody's music, and she compared for her experience, she said Lana Del Rey. And I could see that. I was like, girl, you get it. Like, I get it. Like, when you really connect, it's more for me past the music, though. Like, Beyonce to me is a culture. Like, I'm from
Mhm.
Houston, Texas. Like, we love her in Houston. And it goes beyond that. Like, the whole Cowboy Carter thing is definitely a Texas staple. I feel like that's just regular smegular. Like she defines like what black like country is. Cause I feel like our country is different from what they might have like shown as a representation for country now. Like for them, it's all beers and hold downs and stuff. But we was
And
getting down with
Texas
the
is a
hay
different type
bales.
of
We walked
country in
around
general.
barefoot. Yeah, it is. It
It
is. You
is.
gotta get it to get it. Like,
Yeah.
and I feel like Beyonce gets it. She's there. And like,
Yeah.
even for Renaissance, like I am a queer black person. Like we listened to Kevin Prodigy and all of the commentators that was on
Fact.
the Renaissance. We've been on them since before we even knew each other, probably. I know I've been
Cunty.
listening to them
Cunty.
since I was a
Cunty.
teenager.
Cunty.
And I'm not
Kevin
about to clock my
Cunty.
age for y'all.
Cunty.
But just
Cunty.
know the girls have been on it since before the 2010s, even. We were on them.
Listen, small petite bags, baby, like
And we
literally.
have
I
been on Big
screamed,
Freedia. I've been wobbling and bouncing to Big
babe.
Freedia since before the 2010s,
I
like
was getting in
decades
trouble
ago. We
for
was
fucking I was getting in trouble for going to house parties and wearing shorts under like my. I remember, oh my god, I got in so much trouble. Went to a house party, big Freedia bounce, and it was like really like when bounce music is like where bounce. It was right like that bounce music and like that JB Smooth when everybody was like freaking fucking the couches and shit and grinding on everything and shit. But my mama did not let me like wear. I'm not gonna say she didn't let me wear shorts, but I needed some shorts because I was trying to throw that thing. Okay, I was trying to throw that thing. And girl got too hot, fuck around, came out when my mama picked me up with the shorts on. Not with the pants on that I left. Mama clocked them goddamn shorts so motherfucking fast.
She did.
I'm like, damn, I'm just thinking like, girl, they got the bounce music. They got the New Orleans bounce.
She
Like they
wasn't
playing Freedia
here.
and them.
She wasn't
They playing
here.
Vicky Lowe. They playing Vicky
Oh, they
Lowe
was getting
in here.
litty.
Name Vicky Lowe if you hoes ain't know. Feel it in your back, Michael. Like, come on. Like
even
so
on
I need
social
to
media, like listening to Messy Maya videos, watching Messy Maya, like we have been on this type of stuff. And for the girl to put
also rest in
like
peace,
rest in
right?
peace to her, rest in peace to a real
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Because they still using Messy Maya
A
to this day.
character, yes. Vibe, aura, funny, like a whole like Messy Maya was
A
like
good
that was
spirit, a good spirit.
yes, like a whole like that was like entertainment, but like good energy. Like when a person's just built to like be something, that definitely gave. Like she was definitely like entertaining. Like I was watching the videos, like why am I just watching this thing like run around like Texas and New Orleans? Like I literally I ain't never even been to this place at that point when I had seen this. I'm like,
That's what I be saying. Like the girls love to say after every album, because they've been saying this since probably like Beyonce, the self-titled album, if not Lemonade. The girl, oh, this is gonna be her last one. This is her big one. She retiring. And the girl keeps giving it to us better and better every time. They swore that Black is King was her final, girl, she didn't even acknowledge Black as King as an album, I don't think. Like, girl,
I'm
the girl's
like,
continuing. Beyonce's gonna be Diana Ross. Tina Turner, she's gonna be an old lady making music. Y'all don't understand. She loves this stuff. She loves what she does. And she's really just getting started. Like, I've always loved her, but I feel like more recently, like, I can connect to her music in a level that I cannot connect to any other artist. Like the Renaissance, the Cowboy Carter aspect of it all.
Renaissance?
It spoke to my soul, friend, my spirit.
I had left Camp Creek, and if you from Atlanta, y'all know what Camp Creek is over there by the motherfucking airport and 20. Okay, I'm coming from Camp Creek, and I don't know what was on my soul because I wasn't really having a bad morning. Church girl came on. I shit you not, literal tears, literal physical water swelled up in my eyes. Like, cause I was bopping, and let me tell you something. It wasn't at the beginning. I'm bopping. I didn't got to the first verse. It's something about nobody could judge me but me.
Nobody can
I
judge
was born
free. I was born.
It just hit my spirit different, and it just made me cry. Like, it felt very safe. It felt like a very safe space. I had a moment, literally. I'm like, I'm crying and bopping at the same time. Still, like I'm driving. The tears are fully coming down, and I'm just like, yes, yes. Nobody can judge me, but me. Actually, you're absolutely right. And I can pop my ass and get up on Sunday and it's fine. And that doesn't define me or my relationship to whatever higher entity I have. So screw you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mama was preaching.
She got it.
She's really giving us the best. Like stuff that other people refuse to talk about and would rather, we don't judge the girls for what they talk about, what they rap about, what they sing about. But nobody else is hitting these hard pressed topics that need to be hit. Nobody else is doing the work. Look at our girl Linda Martell. She had been somebody who had retired in the 70s because of racism, because of gatekeeping. And for her to now be on the charts for Billboard, for her to be topping the charts and receiving her accolades 40, 50 years later, who else is doing the work? Who else is putting these icons and giving them the respect they deserve? Who is putting Big Freedia out there after decades. Who is putting Kevin Prodigy and what's his name? Why
Yeah.
can't I think of his name? Um
Who? Honey
um
Balenciaga?
no, yes, Honey Balenciaga as well. But what's the
I
other
mean, she had a lot
commentator
of.
that was on the
Oh,
Renaissance? I'm so sorry, I
I
can't
don't
think of your
know.
name. But we live
Precious
for you as well.
Basquiat.
It was Kevin
Are you talking about?
Prodigy and
Are you talking about the cunt T? The one is, I think
yes,
it's Kevin.
yes.
No, it's
It was somebody else too.
Kevin
And
and
I'm so
Kevin.
sorry to them because I know you. I love you so much. You were an icon as
Um,
well. I'm about to scream. I'm about to scream. I'm about to scream. Cleo, please
it
give
is
it.
Kevin. Kevin and Kevin. Kevin Aviance, the one that does cunt T, cunt T, cunt T, cunt T, dun dun T, cunt
The
T.
feminine
That
what? To
yeah,
the
come to
feminine
the feminine.
what?
Yeah, there's one that like I think you see him at the concert and he's like he's in all black and he's clapping and Beyonce's like, I love you, I wouldn't be here for you. And I don't know if they have more, but let me tell you, let me shout out my commentators. Let me shout Kevin Prodigy, Snooki, Karma, Precious Basquiat,
Oh, Fran is giving the
Maya,
girls flowers.
Deshawn. Okay, I know my Lego. Okay, I know my commentators. I watch
Oh yes.
of course the old commentators MC the bruh
No, we love MC
honey
Deborah now. Please.
get in.
Please.
MC Deborah, if you ever
Please.
MC Deborah, I love you so motherfucking much and catch you in September at your ball. The girls will be there in New York. Meet us there, beat us there. But yeah, if I'm forgetting any commentators, I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry, girl, but Mama
But
hit
yeah,
all of them pretty much. And that
aunties.
is just like for one album. Like Mama is giving the girls their flowers. She is giving the
Oh,
girls
and
their due diligence.
Miss Honey,
Miss
Honey,
Honey.
Miss
Yes, Miss Honey.
Honey,
That
Miss
video, Mama is giving the
Honey,
girls
Miss
their
Honey,
flowers.
Honey,
She
Honey,
did her work. She did her research. She
Honey,
didn't just
Honey,
put it together a little
Miss
two and two.
Honey.
And every
Yeah.
time I get on, it's always Facebook with everybody, aunties and uncles and grandpas on there. And Jolene is on there right now, writing the thesis statement up about why Beyonce is not country and why, they're not gonna ever respect or acknowledge her as a
Bitch,
country artist.
first of all, this ain't y'all country.
It's not.
Okay?
Y'all came. Let's
Okay.
start there.
Okay. Let's get into that. Let's get into
Let's
that.
start
Because
there.
what kind of music do they have where y'all come from? When the fucking queen gets carried around, what fucking music did they generate there?
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly, girl.
goddamn fucking baked beans and toast y'all eat in the morning. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Talking
No.
about that we ain't goddamn country, bitch. Y'all, this ain't y'all shit. Imagine.
Yeah,
Imagine the
girl.
girl. Imagine the thieves being gatekeepers. Shocking.
They
Never would
act
have
like
saw
they
that
didn't
coming.
want the
The
majority
thieves.
of us in the South back in the day. Before we had our freedom and all. They act like
We
y'all
didn't
didn't
even want the
try to
thieves.
keep all of us down there like some roaches, trying to keep us from getting to the North where freedom was, or where at least a little lick of freedom was. Y'all had us down there in the South. Of course, we naturally became country, just as if not more
Baby.
country than y'all, because we were living in the
Baby.
goddamn depths of the country, in the backwood
Baby.
shacks, while y'all were living in your mansions,
And
in your what's them things called, Fran?
plantations. You know I know
Yeah, living in
plantations.
plantations.
In the
The
big
girls
house. Up in
had
the
their
big
big
house.
yeah,
Up in the big
girl.
house, bitch.
While
Yeah.
our mamas and
Yeah.
grandmas was raising y'all's kids, honey. Let's get into that.
Putting on their nipple, breastfeeding your children,
Hmm.
right? While your husbands was running off to the makeshift juke joints and shake joints where y'all was even learning how to hold and catch a tune, baby, let alone claim an artistry or a category.
Oh,
You could never. It was given
girl, I was
two
talking to
left
my
feet like the
mama.
horses you came in on.
Hold on.
Now hold
Girl, I was talking
on.
to my
Now
mom the
hold
other
on.
morning about, I told y'all, the whole ride to their hotel, we was talking about Cowboy Carter. So when y'all came on, I'm like, yeah, did you ever know about you know, the Rodeo Chitlin circuit. And she was like, yeah, like the Temptations was on that. And I was like, the Temptations was on the Chitlin circuit, mama. And she was like, well, yeah, you know, they wasn't allowing them to really perform everywhere. And I didn't realize how recent like this really was. I'm thinking this one back in the day type stuff. Like, no, baby. Like, we know who the Temptations are. And
Yeah.
I was flabbergasted to hear that they were
Ain't nobody
having
coming to
to
see you,
go to the
Otis.
rodeo. Yeah, they really wasn't. But on the Rodeo Chitlin circuit, they was. They was coming to support.
But yeah, it's probably because you probably ain't watched the movie in a little bit. And you know the little thing about them, I think they was Fran, shock you not when damn and maybe it is the Temptations when they run into not Jodeci, they run into a younger Boys the Men. But like this, it never stopped. You know, you watch the NWA movie, it's the same shit when rap came out. Like it's just always the same shit. What's our boy? Oh, I can't remember his name. He had that great song back in the day, and I feel like white people didn't even know he was black. And the song was so big. Literally, it gives the song was so big, like, bitch, you couldn't help but let him come sing this motherfucker everywhere. They just
I think I know
love
what song
love
you're
the guy.
talking. A rap song?
So it's like a little it was a singing song. It kind of give you like back like maybe the 50s slick back hair when they used to have the microphone that they would hold like this and sing.
He was a singer.
And the girls would have like the poodle skirts. And I almost feel like it was given back when they still had like black and white television at the time. But he sang something.
Earth Angel.
It was given. By the time this come out, I'm gonna find what it is. We're gonna put it in there because I'm not gonna look right now. But I'm gonna find it. Like it's like when the girls find out Beethoven was black. Like they kept that under lock. Why ain't no Beethoven was black for a long ass time? It's like that's what they do. That's what they do. Just like I learned that, like in the history books, like with Martin Luther King. Yeah, baby. Beethoven was black, baby. Beethoven was black.
Let me. No, Fran. They could not have been gatekeeping that much. No, Fran. I have not been playing the violin for over a decade. To be today years old and realize
they're saying that the girly pops that Beethoven was part black. And my thing is, when I go back and look, there's so many, like when you think about like especially when I took like a little bit in college, like African American studies, like the mulatto thing and passing for white, which of course we know, but like a lot of people got passed off as white. Like, and it wouldn't be shocking because I took a music course when I was in college recently, and one of the things that they were talking about was like specifically like jazz as it came to like the Americas and Louisiana, and like how the mulattoes had like a very hard, weird time with like racial tension and just a lot. So I've heard a lot of theories about prominent people back in the day that they claim.
It was some royal figures that they have disguised with all that heavy
as
powder
and
makeup.
Yes. Literally. And then a lot of the times, because we know the history about how mulatto children was made as far as this country comes about, a lot of them would be white passing, and sometimes we wouldn't be talking about that first generation, but we would be talking about their child. So that not the original first interracial that's like 50-50 interracial, but then these biracial children would go on and be with somebody white. And so then when you look back, it's like
pass the genes down.
Yeah, so it's like now when we're at our great grandchildren, you don't know that your great grandmama was really half black, because when you look at her in the picture, she looked white because you know
how many presidents fair skin. Then do with they slaves and had some
many. So
like how many of these and then they were like people were like related to presidents and stuff, and just like I said, the original hush money, like what did they do to them? I was looking at a TikTok the other day that was talking about this Prodigy that had like autism, and he could basically like play anything on the piano that he had heard once. And like they had bought him away from his parents. They basically took advantage of him fully because he was autistic. So they didn't have anything in place at that time, any rights or anything. So this man and his family was just using this dude completely and brainwashing him. And like, how many of these people have been just milk dry, bought off, like, and just completely taken advantage of?
Listen, just like the man, like the black man who made Jack Daniels got his shit stolen. Just like I learned when I was in college about them strategically using the civil rights and like all that, like Martin Luther King, like purposely in history books making those pictures black and white, even though color pictures were very much available when Martin Luther King was
They want
around.
to make it seem
Color
like it was so
pictures,
long ago.
color TVs, color everything was goddamn motherfucking around when Martin Luther King was around. But you pick up any goddamn history book this side of the Dixie, and it's like it's in black and white to give you the feel like it was so long ago, like so long ago. It's not that fucking long ago. If you actually like look about, like, the 70s was still rough for people. The 70s was still a rough time. To be honest, the 70s is when they had the Atlanta CM. And you can look it up for yourself. Little black children disappearing. Was not a set this it ain't never really been a safe place for us. But yeah, the way you don't hear about stuff, like I remember being an adult before I learned about Black Wall Street, and that there ever was a Black Wall Street, and then that they burned Black Wall Street down. Um, this is why the girls in Georgia say don't come to Lake Lanier, because it was a black town, a prominent black town here in Georgia that they decided to succumb underwater, and now our ancestors are snatching every bit of life force that crosses that water. Like here we don't go
the
to Lake
story
Lanier.
goes on, and they love to act like it's not always about race. Everything doesn't have to do with race. Yes, it does. It always actually
For
comes
y'all,
back
it
to it
does.
for some reason. No, it does, even for
It
them,
does.
because you've always received the privilege and the benefit. You've always been on the receiving end. So it's like, of course, you're not going to speak out against something. Like, if my oppression is adding to your benefit, of course I'm gonna be the one to complain. Like, how dare you gaslight us and act like it's just us tripping? Like, no.
Oh, baby, we're
It's
getting
always
real wicked and
been
candid. Because we are the only motherfucking country damn near that don't want to go back and take a look at what they done. You go to other countries like where the Nazis was doing shit, and they have these memorials and they have these funds and they have these reparations and things that they have done that will never ease the pain of the disgusting, filthy, mongrel, lifeless,
the
moralless,
girls will
soul-sucking shit
only
that they've done.
acknowledge the stuff that has happened to us, but never the stuff that we have done. You will never go to Pearl Harbor and see any like thing that had happened to the people out in Japan, all the people that they had dropped the goddamn nuclear bomb on.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
think you're gonna go.
Hiroshima.
Yeah, you're
Twice.
never gonna. You're gonna always go see something from 9/11 because that happened to us. So anywhere you can go to see something 9/11 related, it don't matter if it's the year 35, 42. They're still gonna have a memorial for 9/11, but never
Of
gonna
course,
have
because
any
even
like memorials to all the people that died out in Iraq, or the people that didn't have anything to do with the war. All of those people that lost their lives, they're never gonna be acknowledged.
Oh, definitely, because Pearl Harbor, they love to do Pearl Harbor. Well, you know that I was in the military, so and this is, hold on, let me backtrack that up. Because I know that some of y'all watching this was like, she's in the military and you thought you had a friend, bitch. It's not going there. So, because when I was in the military, I was up at Connie and I had to learn naval history and American history back to like before we was a country, before we had any type of thing. So, I had to learn about Pearl Harbor and all the shit. And but I learned the girly pops love me like, they attacked us first. They did. They did. Okay, this is no slander. People lost their lives on both sides. Okay, I've seen the Pearl Harbor. Like you can learn about all this stuff. When you learn about nuclear bombs, when you learn the history behind people with a lot of money funding at the time what was the smartest and brightest and most capable brains in science without a limit, and what comes of it ends up being nuclear weaponry and shit like atomic bombs. I want you to know that's like the first time it happened when people got to put money in scientists and then said go do some shit and figure some shit out. Atomic bombs happened when there was no like guide and dictation on what people
No
could do.
limit.
And then we went and did Hiroshima, and we went and did, and mind you, get your if you dwindle and lick backs and whatever, both shit was fucked up. Hiroshima was
Definitely.
crazy. Hiroshima
Oh
was
yeah,
crazy.
absolutely.
I had to learn
Absolutely.
both sides. So when you learn about Pearl Harbor, that is crazy. I'm not taking from that.
No,
Creating
never.
atomic bombs, creating atomic bombs to do that is just, it's just crazy. And to go back on what you were saying earlier, White, it's like regardless in our country, and what we get so hung up on, because like in Florida they had did that shit last year. I can't remember your name, bitch, but I'm gonna figure it out so my good friend here can put it in there. The mayor, whatever you are in Florida, when you went up there trying to take out certain history and slavery and stuff out of the books and the history book, I don't want to teach that shit no more because you're embarrassed of the shit that you done. And it's so crazy that you go up in the South and you hear people who that are racist or don't like black people, and there's always some type of animalistic, always some type of savage beastery type of comparison, when you fucking bitches come from beating down the block and knocking on people's doors and kicking people the fuck out and sending them about their merry way and building on the backs of bitches, and then turn around all these years later and be like sensitive and sad or upset and offended is audacious to
Oh,
me.
baby.
Girl,
Baby.
fuck you. It was the
Yeah.
time when I learned about the Trail of Tears. You bitches could never have me on your side, bitch. The
Never.
day
Never.
I fully learned about I said, oh, you bitches came here, kicked the girlies out, made them walk in the snow.
Mm.
Again, so do you think that I would be surprised that the fucking thieves, that the fucking mongrels, the fucking savages wanted to gatekeep something else? Like they don't come from a long history of gatekeeping and
Stealing,
stealing and
colonizing.
keeping and playing keep away. Like,
Girl.
of course. Of course, you would think you should own some shit that's not yours. Y'all come from a long history of trying to own some shit that's not yours, all the way down to real human, live, breathing, fucking
People.
people.
Yes.
You've
Yes.
always
We
thought
seen how
you've
far y'all go when y'all are unchecked. So now we're gonna check
unchecked
y'all at every corner,
the
every
door,
given moment. We're gonna
the
check
door,
you. We are
the
not our
door.
ancestors. We don't
And
play
you'll
that.
never be as uncomfortable as my ancestor was, bitch. I don't give a fuck how you feel. You don't feel like my ancestors felt. You
Yeah,
don't.
girl.
You
You
don't.
can never fully relax your back,
You
girl,
don't. You
because
don't.
until you do right by us, girl, just know. Until the girls do right by
Everything you
us.
think about, including your cerebral cortex, shall crumble. Your whole medulla oblongata, that shit is gonna crumble. Because you know what? All that hate y'all be having in y'all heart, that's what the fuck be crumpling y'all the fuck up and folding y'all up and getting y'all the fuck up out of here. You're living with too much hate and angst in your fucking heart. And I know for some of y'all, let me tell you, I know it's not all of y'all. The girls who got it always get it. It's some of y'all really holding on because you think that's the way that you gotta fucking be. And it's so weird because y'all want to jump in our skin and get out us very much. Like you want to fucking and do all that. Be cool. Because to be honest, I think I've said it on this platform or somewhere else. Black people are the coolest people I fucking know.
For
After
real.
all the shit that we've been through, endured, and gotten through, we still get some of you bitches passes to come to the motherfucking cookout, bitch. Who else
Yeah.
would?
Yeah.
Who else would? Because we could be cool, we could be practical, we could be upstanding citizens, and you bitches still be looking at us like we're animals or something. Like, bitch, like that's not you. Like that's not you. So it's like, and you're mad,
Yeah.
and you're
And
gonna
as
stay mad.
quiet as it's kept, the African American community is the highest community to marry outside of our race. So, girl, we doing more than giving you girls a pass. The girls are laying their backs and
Down.
starting families with the girls. So it just
And
goes to show you, like, this is an internal and external issue going
don't
on.
get me started. Don't get me started. Because I know I know you're not into sports like that, but you'll get me in on my sports hat about how they have this whole realm of like cabal of people who go up to these young African American athletes, these D1 athletes, these people going to the NBA, and if I don't even know if you know this, but they almost give this campaign package of like white women. You should date white women.
How predatory.
There's been little like athletes here and there that have come out and been like yeah, like when I was in college or when they kind of told me like it'd be easier to be with a white woman. It'd be better for my look. It'd be better for my there's a whole cabal of bitches. Yeah, I'm calling you bitches out in college that go to professional that
cabal
soup up
please.
that soup up these things and give this image, and it's the cabal. You mad at me? It's literally,
Please.
What Cat Williams said when he was talking about the comedians. He said all 8 of y'all got the same light skin, big head, big face
weird
wife,
face.
like who don't talk, like who we've never heard, like. You think I'm on to y'all, but yeah, anyways, that's for another day. But yeah, y'all be pressed for greatness. Just allow greatness to be great. Beyonce doing this album was amazing. She was trend setting. She allowed to show that you could think outside of the box. You can bust the fucking box open. You can deconstruct that motherfucker. It could be whatever you want it to be. And as well to that, what you bitches will never do, and I'm gonna give my bitch credit for it anyways, is that she had the old artist, the new artist, the black artist, and the white artist, baby. Okay? Because my bitch understands good music. And that's what you should understand. It's good music. It's good fucking music. And let me tell you, raggedy bitches, something else over there at I don't know, but I'm gonna get it to white because I'm on y'all ass this motherfucking episode. I'm on y'all motherfucking ass episode. You greasy fucking dirty neck bitches that asked Reba what fucking Jolene she like better between Dolly Parton and Beyonce's Jolene, bitch.
Mean that Beyonce is doing country. What does that mean for country music?
Oh, lots of great things.
Yeah?
I think she's wonderful, and we're glad to have her in country.
Joe Behar said that she likes Beyonce's version of Jolene better because Dolly's was anti-feminist. What do you think about that?
Beautiful day, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you prefer one over the other?
No.
You like them both?
I hope you step on a crack and break your motherfucking mama's back, bitch. Because what the fuck y'all being messy
They
for?
messy.
Insert the Rolly audio.
Yeah. Messy for?
Because what you being messy for? And Reba said, God bless you and have a great day. Because I love both. Like, what are y'all being messy for? Dolly's on the album. So what are we being messy for? Like, if
Dolly wanted the song. What do y'all mean? Not only did she on the album, she requested it. She asked. The girls love to go when nobody asked. She asked. Yes, girl.
She asked. Actually, the girls
the only girl that matters.
Why you girls wake up every morning like you wrote Jolene, like you motherfucking saw the injustice happen to Dolly.
Jolene
and
is y'all's mama.
Baby. Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck them questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
And fuck the like environment you was trying to make from that. Okay, like who's better and da da da. Like
yes, girl, we live for Reba over here, honey. She is a single fucking mom who works 2 jobs, who loves the Black community and never stops, honey. Okay, so I don't ever want y'all to think.
Reba gave the ickiest side eye and was like, no. Like, I'm like, bye, bitch, that's hostile. And y'all woke up choosing violence every motherfucking day like y'all do. Like y'all do. And I don't understand, but yeah. Fuck you.
Next
I'm gonna find
question.
y'all. It's probably TMZ. So, yeah, next caller, bitch. Because we don't want the recipe.
Bitch, we
to
don't
your
want the
mom.
recipe to
Peach
your
cobbler.
mom, peach cobbler, bitch.
Bitch. Very much that, bitch. We never wanted that, bitch.
No,
Actually.
yeah.
Why you over here calling about our cars? Limited, extended warranty.
Warranty.
We never looked at it. You know what? I love eating y'all up like this. I should have been able to do that. I should have been able to eat y'all up like this. Cause we ate. It's something about all the powerful women in the background that just told me, girl, snack them. Friend, no Sade. Did you know GloRilla got arrested in Georgia? Here, she got arrested here for a DUI.
Can we take a quick break and come back to it? Yeah.
For the first
Texas
day.
to Texas is another 12 hours.
Baby, Texas was day 2.
From one hip to the other hip.
The other, baby. A wide birth. A
wide
hip
birthing.
childbearing hips, honey. Like a good Southern woman, okay? That bitch took the 12, and that was for real 12. Because we came up like on the hill, and I remember seeing a sign that said gusty winds for the next 27 miles.
What? I would have been so on that hillside.
Yes, like
I would have
where
been
it's got the ramp
terrified.
on the side. Like
I would have been terrified.
Like, you know what I'm saying, type shit. So I'm driving. It's a Nissan. So we're both driving like by the wall, by the like hill.
Of course, the girls are not trying to get to that other corner for nothing.
Gusty, they not lying.
Understatement.
My car, 2 TVs, everything I own.
It was filled with everything.
We're doing like this.
Swerving. I would have started crying. Oh my God. I would have started
praying. I cut the radio off. I remember, and it was so crazy because
Black people will turn the radio off when they need to
because you need to see. You need to see. And there's something about the volume that fucks with your eyes. You can't see.
Black people always turn the radio down or all the way off.
Yeah.
They really got to focus and see.
Listen. And I wanted to go slow, but simultaneously, I didn't want to get left because before I even got to this gusty wind part, that gold Nissan was like the only car I had seen in a minute. So I'm also like, if I fucking fall out, and mind you, bitch, no signal, no signal, not a piece of signal, no signal. My shit is flat. So
no
I'm
bars.
like, this go. No fucking bar. We're gonna have to put this little piece on YouTube to give this because I haven't said anything too crazy at this point. So I'm simultaneously like trying to go fast because the Nissan, they're not booking it, but they're going faster than I'm fucking comfortable with. But I'm like, in my mind, this is the only bitch who knows where I am. And if something happens to me, if I fall off the side of this hill, like, who the fuck is gonna
I need
know?
a witness.
So, bitch, I'm trying to stay with you, bitch. I'm like that bitch Shadow. Like, that bitch really, like, doing, like, 35. I'm trying to do, like, 15. Like, bitch, like, come the fuck on.
Yeah,
like,
slow down, buddy. It's gusty winds. Okay.
You don't see me back here struggling with you. Like, we Tokyo drifting in this bitch. Like, the car is just sliding. I'm like, this is crazy. Make it through there. I pull up to El Paso. It's cool. Stay at the El Paso place. Next day I drive through Texas. Let me tell y'all bitches something. Texas is like the best part of Atlanta on crack. Like people in Atlanta get irritated because we be like, so many people move here, and you be like, bitch, if it's a 65, we're going 85. If it's 75, we're going 95. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I could be doing 85 and a 60 in the Hellcats, the SRTs, they're on my ass. Like, they're on my ass. Like, get the fuck out the way, bitch. Like, you going slow.
Absolutely.
When I was driving through Texas, and I think I got like, I don't even know if it was Dallas. I don't know what part, baby. The fucking highway was big, and I loved it. And when I say everybody in that motherfucker was doing the dash, bitch, like.
Yeah, girls be moving.
I came by like a junction where there was like little bridges and stuff going across. I'm telling you, that bitch looked like my brother when he was little with his little Lego shit. Like shit, that motherfucker. I was like, this, I kind of fuck with this. Like niggas is going. Like I'm hearing niggas
I remember
going
them
like,
things was fun. I used to connect all the
yeah.
little pieces and make a little crisscrosses and pull that jank back. And that little jank
Boom,
be moving. Little
flying.
Hot Wheels, friend.
Flying.
Okay. The girls love
Literally,
the Hot
that's
Wheels.
Texas in real life. So I was like, okay, cool. I love it. I made it through Texas. Oh, y'all know, fuck, back up, baby, back up. Okay, so this the part of the story where I really tell y'all what's tea.
Oh yes, girl. That is crazy. You a real one for sharing that story because I'm gonna have to tell the girls about that time that I had to eat an entire blunt. And it was a fat one too. I had just rolled it up. I didn't even light it yet. And I rolled it big because we had like
Oh
an
my
hour. You know what? I'm
God.
gonna save the story.
Save the story. And actually, I know you girls are probably thinking, what story did Cleo share? I got personal and I shared a very funny, never before seen, never before heard. But if you want to get that tea, you're gonna have to do more than sit up in my room, baby. You're gonna have to go over to our Patreon. Give us a nice little clink, 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 and you could
Ding,
come
ding, ding, ding,
kiki and
ding.
hear my story. And by the time you come over, White will probably have told their story about what's going
Oh,
on.
girl.
So
Yes. Y'all can get into it. It's only a couple of
it's
dollars, girl. We
only a
know I'm
couple of
pocket checking you
dollars.
girls right now. No, I'm just playing, y'all. But we'll see you behind the paywall where we get extremely spicy.
Spicy, spicy. So until next time, we hope you enjoy. We hope you're feeling well. Also, don't forget to follow us on all social platforms. Follow us on TikTok, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us in your man cart. Just playing.
Oh.
Make sure you go to our TikTok shop and get our merch. Thank you so much, merch. Get your merch. We want to see your merch. And as always, just for me, before I pass it over to my lovely co-host, if nobody told you today, if you don't think it or believe it, you are loved, you are worthy, you are desired, you are beautiful, you are amazing. And in order to see you next week, you gotta be here. So you know what I'm saying? Stay in. And we clocked in this crazy roller coaster ride, baby. You can't be too. It happens to everybody. You're not alone.
Yes,
We're with you.
friend. And come a
And I
little
love you.
late. Stop for a coffee or two. You know, girl, don't be so hard on
Like the
yourself. We
church
love
say, come
y'all.
as you are.
Come as you
Come as
are
you
and come when you
are
feel like
here.
it. Like, we love y'all. And we're gonna see y'all next week for some more disrespect. We out.
No boss.
Hey.
Learn something from this.